You're tweeting. I mean, you're.
Why not? I have a Twitter account, but I have no idea how it works. I have all these. Apparently, I followed all these people.
No.
Some of who I don't know, and some of whom I shouldn't know.
And don't care. But
yeah.
you're the one that's teasing.
Like you. Do I follow you? Are you on Twitter?
Not really.
Okay, good.
We're on Twitter.
So much of my own life I don't know.
Come on.
Like,
Get on with
subscribe,
the
and
teasing.
Shut up.
Okay.
I will do this my own way, you big bagoon. I think that was in The Godfather too, but I'm not sure.
I don't recall anybody laughing.
Dude, they had guns and Italian food. Who's laughing? Would you please like, subscribe, and or follow This Is Truly News? No, that's silly because you already do. Hey, here's the deal. You know how you like, subscribe, and or follow This Is Truly News so you can get this schlock day after day after day after day. And then when we run out, we give you old schlock and call it
really
classic
old
because
schlock.
that's how, in which case we call it, what's better, what's older than classic? Antique schlock.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, anyway, have your friends like, subscribe, and or follow this new schlock at This Is Truly News. Oh, thank you.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
All right, kiddos, we're going to do some bookkeeping. You ready?
It's still going to be math.
Sort of.
Let me get it.
It's just numbers related. That's all. You don't have to actually do math.
Okay. I hate those math family reunions.
130.
Numbers related.
Numbers related what?
Math family reunion.
Oh, yeah.
All those numbers related. Anyway.
130.
Not funny when you have to explain it.
The number of wasn't funny when you said it.
Shh.
Oh,
Just jealous
number of tree houses
that you don't
will
have that
spread
lightning
across
quick mind.
40 acres for a new sanctuary treehouse resort in the Great Smoky Mountains.
What?
Yep. Number of tree houses, 130 of them. Great Smoky Mountains. 6 to 10 units will be available by summer.
Why am I intrigued?
I wouldn't mind it. Actually, Ann and I stayed in a treehouse in Wisconsin.
Watching Notting Hill?
No.
Or some other Hugh Grant schlock?
As I recall, the treehouse was more successful. In any
By
case,
the way, in Love Actually, why isn't Lincoln, what's his duck? Andrew Lincoln? He's a creep.
well, I never saw Love Actually.
Oh, he's a creep.
Let's get back to these numbers.
He's chasing after his best friend's wife, kind of, sort of.
What a poop head.
You know, not in passive aggressive way.
Yes. So we did the 130. 170, the number of times a Japanese robot jumped rope in a minute. Ricoh, an imaging and electronics company, won the Guinness record for most skips by a robot in 60 seconds.
And a law that puts gangsters away.
161,692. The estimated pounds of Skippy peanut butter recalled because some jars may contain stainless steel from a piece of manufacturing equipment.
I'm guessing you don't want those jars? Oh, maybe you do.
Ooh, there you go. I've got one of those jars, and the mental anguish is incredible. Sign here.
You need, what's his name? Who's the attorney from The Simpsons?
Oh, there we go. $14 million, the value of the amount of syrup a man stole and sold from the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers.
He needs Lionel Hutz too? I don't.
Just a maple syrup heist. I want to know the rest of that story. And finally, 40 million. The value.
Were there a load of like naked waffles and pancakes just running around? And
well, probably. The value flooded the maple syrup market. It was a sticky mess. $40 million.
I'm sorry, it was a what?
A sticky mess.
Thank you.
$40 million is the value of electronics a former Yale administrator stole from the University School of Medicine. Jamie Petrone, 42, old enough to know better, pled guilty to 2 counts, one for wire fraud and one for tax offense, because they can get you for not paying taxes on that kind of crap. Your turn.
And we're back to Rico.
There we are.
Okay, everyone's probably seen this story, but you got to share it sooner or later because it's weird.
Yeah.
Lachlan Samples, Roswell, Georgia, looks like a little rock star with his nearly white hair that stands straight out from his head all the time.
Okay.
It's caused by uncombable hair syndrome. as opposed to you, who has the unhair comb syndrome.
I blame my father.
I went all this way for that line. That's just a long walk.
Man.
You should see it though. The little kid, he looks, you know how when you used to hit the electricity and the hair goes up?
Yep.
He looks like that all the time. After hearing about the syndrome, the family visited a specialist at Emory Hospital who said she's only seen one case in 19 years and immediately wanted to put hair gel on it, but it didn't help. But after tests, they confirmed
maybe they just have little springs loaded in them.
Yes, that explains it. But after tests, they confirmed that Locke had the condition, uncombable hair syndrome, not like you, unhairable comb syndrome. I'm going to use that as often as I can.
You better.
It causes hair to grow. It causes hair to grow with a soft and very breakable texture.
Oh.
Mom Caitlin said that she rarely has to wash his hair because it doesn't get greasy.
It can.
And she hardly brushes it because it's so fragile. So mostly I just try not to mess with it unless I really have to. It brings a smile to people's faces. It looks like a fright wig.
Oh. So you know how I wear pork pie hats?
No.
And
I'm a few bars. See if I remember. Oh, you wear pork pie hats.
Yes. I was wearing mine the other night when we went over to Leanne Chin to pick up some dinner for all of us. And Ann said, yeah, ride with me. And I thought, okay. So I jumped in the car. We trundle over there, walk in. The manager takes one look at me. Now, Ann thinks my pork pie hats are stupid, right? But to be
There's
fair,
a reason I love your
she
wife.
thinks this shirt is stupid.
Can I just, no, I'm not going to say it.
Okay, fine.
It would be
ahead.
rude. No, it would be rude to say that you should probably listen to your wife on these matters, but I'm not going to say that because it would be rude.
But when I wear my pork pie
But you really
hat
should
out,
listen to her.
invariably people say, hey, cool hat. That looks great on you. Cool job. Nice job.
Really?
We walk into Leanne Chin's. Ann walks in first. I walk in second. Manager looks up and says, before you guys say anything, I love that hat. You're going to be fun. And then I shoved Ann, and then I helped her up. And he was still laughing.
How was she? She wasn't laughing.
No, she never laughs at anything I do. And
That's,
you know, the woman
getting shoved over is so hilarious.
the woman can't do pratfalls. What can I say? So, labels and signs and signs and signs. Sign
There's
over.
not enough Notting Hill in the whole world for you, dude.
Sign. I didn't actually knock her down.
Of course you didn't. I bet you did. And
sign over a freeway. Camp in the mountains, not the left lane.
thank you.
My dog will eat anything until you put a pill in it. Then he's Gordon Ramsay.
That thing is damn particular. What the hey?
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to see it, a Chihuahua 500 miles away barks.
Oh, 5,000 miles away.
Yeah.
It's like they all go.
Accidentally used the dog's shampoo. Now I'm feeling like such a good girl. If 2020 was a drink, it would be a colonoscopy prep.
Yes.
And,
You mean the year of the TV show?
Yep. I don't think it's fair that only roosters are allowed to start the day screaming.
Damn right.
Ah! Oh, I must be morning.
So a plant-based pet food company in Britain called Omni is offering a lucky few dogs more than $6,000 to, quote, record their experience of introducing their dog to a plant-based diet, monitoring their bowel movements, stool odor, health, energy, behavior, sleep pattern, and physical attributes such as weight, skin, and fur condition over a period of 2 months, according to the company's website. That's a lot of work for 2 months for $6,000.
A lot of icky work.
Exactly. Omni will provide a free supply of its pet food for the gig. This is not a trade-off, and will cover the cost of visit to a pet nutritionist who will oversee the pet's transition to plant-based food.
Something.
God made meat for a reason. Why are we trying to imitate it? I like plants. I just like it to run through the animal I'm eating first. Those dog owners who successfully complete the poop monitoring period, well, every once in a while, something leaps at you and goes, there's something St. Peter never thought he'd have to ask.
How's your dog pooping?
Have
does it
you
smell
monitored
like?
your dog poop at all? Was it? Yeah. What's the texture, the odor, the plant content? They earn the aforementioned $6,000 for their work, while the dogs will receive a supply of dog toys and vegan treats.
No,
I would just, throw them a couple vegans. That would probably be better for them.
I like that idea.
Applications will be accepted through the end of the month.
Good heavens.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.